The girls are watching live coverage of the Association of World Supermen Super Summit 2000, which includes a selection of the best superheroes from around the world. They are impressed, watching on in awe of all these superhero legends, and want to join their group. However, they doubt their abilities compared to the best. But the professor points out to his daughters that they've saved the world multiple times, so are just as deserving of a place there as anyone. So, inspired by this pep talk, they fly over and make their presence known, but the apparent leader, Major Glory, isn't convinced, and doubts their ability to take on the superheroes. So to prove themselves, the girls have to beat them in a series of tests, which of course they are only too happy to accept. This includes Buttercup getting into and winning a strength contest with Big Ben, with her best strength feat being lifting up the whole mountain, Bubbles beating their resident speedster in a race around the world, and Blossom proving she can stay calm under pressure by saving the world from multiple meteors. Her ice breath really is the meteor killer, isn't it? The girls are delighted about passing the test and assume they will be welcomed in the club with open arms, but that's not the case. You see, the group, who have all been dismissive of them the whole time for being just little girls, won't let them in. In fact, Major Glory shamelessly admits they were never going to get in. He then proceeds to make a bunch of sexist statements about what a women's job should be, and how their organisation is only for men. So the girls have no choice but to make their way home disappointed. Just as the professor is in the middle of comforting them, news comes through the TV that the superheroes are under attack by some mechanical looking alien being. And frankly, it's beating the hell out of them. So the girls decide to be real superheroes and go save them, despite what they said to them earlier. They end up defeating this villain with their rather creative, furious flaming feline attack, and to their credit, the guys do finally admit they were in the wrong, and in fact the girls are now their heroes. Overall, this was a decent watch, with a bit of action, but it wasn't really full of jokes. Also, while the message here was admirable, it is very cliche and predictable how the girls come back to save the people who shunned them earlier on, and the way they treated the girls was essentially just a bunch of stereotypical things a sexist might say. There wasn't much nuance to the satire. Still, I did kind of dig the whole girl power vibe this had, and it's always good watching the girls kick some ass.